1581, the first Manila Cathedral was built and consecrated on the site of the former Church of Manila. The materials were used nipa or palm used as thatch, wood and bamboo, readily available materials that were used in building houses at this time. This cathedral was damaged by a typhoon in 1582 and then was destroyed by fire just 2 years later in 1583. The fire began during the funeral mass for a governor-general in the nearby San Agustin Church. The fire burnt the church and later the Manila Cathedral, the bishop's residence, and many other buildings in Manila.
The Manila Cathedral is not just an edifice with a venerable neo-Romanesque architecture where people gather, but is a mother of teaching and taking care of the life of her children. The second cathedral was then built, this time of stone, in 1591 to 1592, but it almost lasted a few years when it almost completely destroyed by an earthquake in 1600. The third cathedral was then built. Construction, again in stone, was finally finished in 1614, complete with 3 naves, 7 chapels, and 10 altars. It was damaged and its structure weakened in earthquakes in 1621. Then the entire cathedral was destroyed in 2 massive earthquakes in late 1645.
Cathedral was now built. Construction began in 1654 under Archbishop de Poblete, and work continued until 1751. The early 70s, the cathedral fell into a dilapidated state. The hardwood flooring, wood arch ceiling, the roof, the retablos, the choir area, in fact, everything, the walls were in a deplorable and often in a frankly dangerous condition. And it was decided that a complete restoration was required. Juan de Ugacioni, a Florentine architect and engineer, was engaged to partly demolish and then construction the 5th Manila Cathedral.
6th Manila Cathedral, year of 1858 to 1863, a year of restoration of the cathedral was undertaken with the Baroque facade of Juan de Ugacioni, being replaced by a neoclassical facade. 7th Manila Cathedral, year of 1879 to 1945. 1863, destroyed the Manila Cathedral, huge by earthquake, and also destroyed the Norbe Ayuntamiento, or also known as City Hall, and the Palacio del Gobernador, destroyed the huge of earthquake.
The Manila Cathedral on 1945 until present day. The cathedral destroyed in heavy bombing during the Battle of Manila in 1945. Cathedral in contemporary time. The cathedral last major restoration came after the ashes of World War II in 1958. Architect Fernando Ocampo was inspired by Serrano's design but added more to its previous appearance to make it more functional in using space. It featured marble floors, mosaic panels, arcaded colonnades, lovely columns, and an Immaculate Conception themed cathedral. His neo-Romanesque design is a combination of revival, Renaissance, and modern style. The present cathedral is a product of old cathedral great design mixed with Ocampo's architectural touch. In a architectural sense, the Manila Cathedral is characterized by a constant evolution of its identity, changing styles in its more than 3 centuries of history. And more than just a structure, it has interwoven itself in the history of our country. It has witnessed history unfold in its surroundings and adapted to the change in society. The various challenges that it has endured show that in the face of adversity, one can rise than what it was to become better and stronger. That is the Manila Cathedral from Spanish time to contemporary time.